Hello and welcome. My name is Robert Reierson, President and CEO of Tradex Foods. Thank you for joining us for the 5th edition of the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight, the Monday morning pulse report for seafood purchasers. In news this week, American consumers are showing signs of optimism. It was just a year ago when middle-class Americans tightened control on discretionary spending by 3.5%, the largest single-year drop since record-keeping began in 1984. But for 2010, the Consumer Confidence Index is much more optimistic. Consumers may still be weighed down by employment concerns, but they are definitely more positive than in previous years, and the impact on sales has been noticeable. Casual dining restaurants reported strong sales over the summer, which then carried into September. This upswing should fuel margin and earnings growth for many companies. Improved sales at the restaurant level will funnel up the supply chain to distributors, who should be targeting chains that show high foot traffic trends, and those with pricing power, those being chains that have the ability to raise prices without seeing much effect on demand. In the retail sector, there is also evidence of a slowly rebounding economy. While 2009 was a period of discounts and low prices, this year and in 2011 consumers are ready to pay a bit more, but they want value for their money. Food manufacturers and food service providers should be focusing on communicating added benefits to their customers. Information should be clearly visible and transparent. Be sure to join us next Monday for additional news on changing economy from the Canadian perspective. In other news, next year's cod quotas are up around the globe. Norwegian and Russian fishermen in the Barents Sea will be allowed to catch 703,000 metric tons, an increase of 16% over 2010. Quotas for Bering Sea and Gulf of Alaska cod has been set at almost 170,000 metric tons and 60,000 metric tons respectively, increases of 30% over 2010. In the past, a diminishing proportion of wild-caught Atlantic cod put increased pressure on Alaska's Pacific cod. Now, with supply of both types of cod forecasted to increase, there may be some downward pressure on prices. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Robert Reierson. Buy smart and eat more seafood.